A very warm welcome, and I'm absolutely delighted to be able to video today for you this gorgeous 2012 Audi A3 S-Line diesel 2-litre automatic with a host of extra valuable options such as the LED headlamps, front and rear leather seats with both front and rears being heated. Very rare, the heated seats in the rear. Obviously the S-Line comes well equipped anyway, the lovely high gloss detailing and the aluminium brush trim inside, these lovely S-Line alloys in great condition to be fair, and she's also got front and rear parking sensors and Audi navigation plus Bluetooth, so a lot of really valuable extras. And then you've got this lovely pearlescent red metallic paint finish, although I know the words pearlescent and metallic don't go together, so excuse me for the wording of that, but nevertheless it's a beautiful glossy paint finish. It is a stunning car to be fair. It's the S-Line, it's the automatic, and it's a 6-speed gearbox, and more importantly the gearbox and the cam belts have been renewed, so the gearbox oil has been changed and also the cam belt water pump has also been changed, so the new owner, whoever he or she is, will be delighted to hear that. We'll be freshly servicing the car. It was taken in part exchange with a gentleman. He was a second owner, so very low ownership and very low mileage at 42,000 miles, so a lovely example. Let's just take you into the car. So there you go, that's the navigation, sorry, the headlights LEDs, and also Xenon's front parking sensors, front fog lights. Very little wrong with this car. I'll try and highlight what we can see, and tyres are all good obviously, and as with all our cars it will be safety checked and there will be a written report offered with it. Free UK mainland delivery is available. Either myself or my father will happily deliver the car to you. You pay a small deposit of £250 and you pay the balance only when you've seen the vehicle and you're happy with what you've seen. So inside, well, it's an absolute blessing. There's also an Audi wind deflector which I'll show you in the boot. It's stored in the boot when it's not being used. Glove box is lockable. It's got a lovely gearbox, 6-speed S-Tronic. The roof comes up and down in less than 12 seconds. It's got the detail into the door handles, the slightly later Audis had them. Chrome tops, chrome here. Silver wheels. We've left the wheels in silver because we were contemplating changing them, but we thought no, let's leave them silver because it just goes well with the chrome here. And just around the back of the car you've got, go in the boot actually probably first I think, there is your wind deflector. It's all encased in there. There is a spare wheel. The owner had paid extra for the spare wheel. Also the seats will fold through, so that's very useful if you've got any golf clubs or anything slightly longer than the boot. You can fold the seats through either side. There's the left and that is the right. If I just go underneath here, there's your wheel. Very good car indeed. So, and also obviously parking sensors to the rear. Now there is a mark, let me just see if I can pick it up for you on the video, just here. It looks like he's just kissed something very gentle, and to be fair we've left it because it's in keeping with its age and condition. The overall condition of this car is absolutely superb. It really is, so it would be a shame to paint the whole bumper for one tiny mark, so we've left that, and I'm sure once you've got a layer of dust on it you won't even see it, to be fair. Lovely car down the sides, look at that, absolutely stunning. Heated rear seats, I don't know if you can just see them there, but just there are the heated seats for the two backs. It's a lovely Vienna leather, and obviously the fronts are also heated. And there is your S-Line in the backrest of the seat. Brushed aluminium door panels, electric heated wing mirrors, and 4 electric windows of course. Auto lights, and they are Xenons. The S-Line, what we call kick strips, just there, again in good condition. and the seats are in great condition as well. There's nothing that doesn't work in this car, everything functions as it should do. Let me just bob in and ease my frame around. I've just come back from Bradford actually. Chris has grabbed me when I got back. I was just about to scoff some sandwiches for some lunch, a late lunch. I've just driven my son's new BMW back from a dealer in Bradford, so I might still be in driving mode, so please forgive me if I am in that mode. If we just take you here and just basically, I think it's pushed down. Is it pushed down? Yes, push it down and the roof comes up. And it also puts the windows up, and the roof, with it being an Audi, is soundproofed as well. So it's really quiet inside when you're driving. Once you're driving the car, I'll just turn the radio down a bit. You've got a fantastic system of navigation. It's called an Audi Navigation Plus system, and it's well worth having. But you can also, if you didn't want to use the, if you didn't want, I'm sorry about the lens. It's been affected by the sun actually, but you've got two SD card slots and you've also got a CD slot. At the moment we've got the navigation disc in there to bring the car back, so we delivered it over to Barnsley. But the man bought a very beautiful Snapper Rocks blue BMW 420 from us, so delighted to have been able to acquire that, and quite a few people after he made a decision to buy it jumped on and disappointed that we'd sold it. So it was this car has come in part exchange, it's not been bought for anyone else. It's been sort of part exchanged in, and I drove it back the 80 odd miles from Barnsley. Drives an absolute dream. We do have all the service history and books. We've got 2 Audi packs there. No smells, no animal or tobacco smells. I'm just trying to keep out of the light because it's an absolute nightmare. 42,356 miles, and the spanner you can see is because it's due a service, which we are going to carry out. So we will be carrying out a service using all genuine Audi parts and oils. So they're waiting for next week, sorry, for this week. Tomorrow it's going in, and we'll also freshly MOT the car, and we will also PDI it on top of the MOT. So we will remove the wheels and we'll give you a written report on the condition of this vehicle. Also available is part exchange. You can part exchange if you wish, and we'll be happy to discuss that with you by phone or by email. We don't necessarily need to see the car, but what we need you to do is accurately describe your vehicle, obviously. It's also got Bluetooth telephone, jumping around a bit, but there we go. That's Bluetooth to my phone at the moment. Radio, it's FM and long wave, it's not DAB. That's, now what is this one? Is that, oh that's, yes, beg your pardon, what's this one? I haven't tried it, but it's parallel parking, so there we go. It's got parallel parking as well as front and rear assist. There's your heated front seats just there. It's a sort of a number 6, and they do work, as I've had them on myself. Gearbox, you've got a little plunge here, plunge, just bring that forward, squeeze, foot on the brake, half a reverse, and you can see it instantaneously brings up the screen and tells you any obstacles behind you. And then put it into D for drive. It's also coming on the dashboard, D for drive, just there. And that is a digital speedometer, which is really useful, very useful indeed. It's 6.5 degrees, goodness me, it's a beautiful day now in South Cheshire. So imagine we're driving along in drive and you want to drive it into manual. You've got 2 choices really. You can move the lever across here to the left and engage a high or a lower gear. So a high gear is forward by pushing it forward, and a lower gear is by moving it backwards. If you didn't want to do that, you have 2 paddle shifts, what we call paddle shifts, paddle toggles, a plus and a minus, and you would do them by pressing on either which way you wanted to go, down or up the box. Also is cruise control just there, it's another option. I think the options on this car were virtually £5,000, so when it was new, so a really high spec car which we're delighted to have secured. And obviously Steve is delighted because he's got himself a beautiful 2017 very, very luxurious Snapper Rocks blue convertible. So he's kept to the convertible theme. We've detailed the car over the last 3 days. We're very happy with it. We'll let the workshop confirm that, and then this, as I said to you, we'll give the new owner a copy of the workshop, and it will also have the service using the Audi oils and filters. Tyres are all good from what I can see, but our workshop will tell us whether they are or not. We remove all the road wheels before they put their name on it, and then there'll be a written report to it. So that's our 2012 62 plate Audi A3 S-Line S-Tronic diesel 2 litre convertible with just 42,356 miles. Open 7 days a week. We just ask that at the weekends you telephone ahead before you travel. Established for 23 years, and we have an enviable reputation for good and straightforward honest car dealing. All our customer reviews are on Google, Facebook and Auto Trader, so please do take a few moments to read through some of our reviews. Have a fantastic day, and we hope to hear off you very, very soon indeed. Thank you.